Some love stories are like old books, worn at the edges, pages yellowed with time. They do not fade, they wait. Waiting patiently, quietly, until the heart remembers what it once knew. Emma sat at her desk, her pencil hovering over a blank sketchbook. The sunlight streamed through the window, catching flecks of dust in the air, dancing like tiny memories. 15 years of marriage had brought comfort, laughter, and stability, but it had also brought routine. Life had become a series of schedules, obligations, and unspoken words. She loved Liam deeply, but recently, even being in the same room felt like two strangers crossing paths in silence. Liam moved around the kitchen, making coffee, his brow furrowed slightly. Work emails, deadlines, bills, they consumed him. Yet beneath it all, there was a weight he could not name, a quiet ache in his heart whenever he glanced at Emma. Emma and Liam had shared 15 years together, years filled with laughter, quiet nights, arguments that ended in laughter, and mornings where love was demonstrated in small, almost invisible ways. Somewhere between college dreams and the responsibilities of adulthood, life had slowly moved them apart. Yet, love did not vanish, it waited, quietly, patiently. Emma sighed, placing her pencil down. She wanted to ask him something, anything, that would remind them of the bond they once shared, but the words caught in her throat. She stared out the window at the tree in their backyard, remembering the day Liam had planted it when they first bought the house, their hands dirty in soil, laughing uncontrollably. Young love often feels invincible. Emma remembered the first time Liam had made her laugh until her cheeks hurt. It was a sunny day, their college courtyard alive with students and laughter, and Liam, playful and reckless, had chased her across the campus, nearly tripping over a stone. Young Emma, laughing. Liam, watch where you're going. Young Liam, grinning. Too late. You're mine. He held a small notebook in his hand, scribbling words furiously. She approached curiously, her head tilted, eyes wide. Young Emma, what are you writing so desperately? Young Liam, blushing. Just notes, nothing important. But some notes are more than words. They are feelings, hopes, and promises, fragile, delicate, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. Liam's notebook contained a love letter he had never dared to give her. Emma, you are my sunshine in a world that often feels dark. One day, I will tell you everything. One day, you will know how much I have loved you all along. And some words, though unspoken, linger in the air, shaping futures, influencing choices, and embedding themselves into the hearts of those who are destined to hear them, eventually. And then, one ordinary morning, Liam discovered something extraordinary. He opened a drawer in the study, a drawer he hadn't touched in years. Dust swirled in the sunlight as his fingers sifted through old papers and photographs. There, tucked away in a folder, was a folded letter. The handwriting was unmistakably his own. Young, tentative, full of hope and nervous energy. A letter he had written decades ago, never given, never spoken aloud. Liam held the letter gently, as if touching it too hard would shatter the memories within. Narrator, Liam's internal monologue. I waited too long. I was afraid, unsure. She deserves to know now, after all these years. She deserves the truth, the words I should have said, the promises I made silently to her heart. Later that evening, Liam handed Emma the folded letter. She looked at him, confused, curiosity and a hint of worry mingling in her gaze. Slowly, she unfolded the paper. Her hands trembled slightly as she read the familiar handwriting. Letter, voiceover as Emma reads. Emma, you are my sunshine in a world full of storms. I may not have been brave enough to tell you then, but I have always loved you. I have always been yours. Tears welled in her eyes, blurring the words. The years of distance, the silent moments, the unspoken apologies, all dissolved in that moment. Emma, voice trembling softly. Why didn't you ever give this to me? Liam, soft smile, eyes glistening. I was scared that saying it would somehow ruin what we had. But some love, true love, waits. It survives everything. Time cannot diminish it. Narrator. In that quiet moment, the past and present intertwined. The laughter of their youth, the nervous glances, the whispered promises, they all returned, filling the space between them with warmth and understanding. They remembered the small, ordinary moments, the first coffee they shared, the road trips with friends, the birthdays celebrated quietly at home. They remembered arguments that ended in laughter, quiet nights spent talking until dawn. Years had passed, but love had endured. Each memory, each scar, each triumph of the heart had brought them to this very moment. Emma rested her head against Liam's shoulder. They did not speak. Their hearts communicated effortlessly, reconnecting in a language only they understood. Love, true love, is patient. It waits through mistakes, misunderstandings, distance, and silence. It does not vanish. It grows stronger, deeper, more profound. Time cannot erode it. It only polishes it, like a stone smoothed by the river of life. Life is not about rushing. It is about moments, small, imperfect, yet beautiful. Love is not about timing. It is about enduring, holding on to the heart of someone, even when the world is busy pulling you apart. Liam, voiceover. Sometimes, it takes decades to say a single sentence, but when you do, it changes everything. That one sentence carries the weight of all your love, all your hopes, all your life. It carries everything we have ever been to each other. Narrator. And in the quiet understanding between them, they realized that love is not measured by grand gestures, but by patience, endurance, and the courage to speak even when it is late. They walked hand in hand through their garden, the sun setting in brilliant gold. Their hearts, once distant, now beat together again. Every unspoken word, every missed opportunity, every moment of doubt had led them to this point, to the realization that true love never dies. Emma smiled at Liam, warmth and laughter shining in her eyes. Liam squeezed her hand gently, feeling the pulse of life, love, and renewed hope. In the end, they understood. True love waits. True love survives. True love never dies. True love waits. True love survives. True love never dies.